Hey everybody, what's going on? So today I'm going to be talking about Hidden Agenda. I was looking in the PlayStation Store, games similar to Erica. I enjoyed that game quite a bit late last year, put up a video on it. And I just sort of wanted to play something along those lines because it's a lot different than games I've been playing. And there was of course other FMV games there that I definitely want to try, but this one did catch my attention. Because, for one, it was really cheap, and also because I hadn't heard of it. It looked kind of cool, had a cool name. But yeah, it looked interesting to me. It sounded cool in the description. I think it had pretty good reviews. So yeah, I was just like, why not give it a shot? And here we are. So if you're not familiar with it, it is a 2017 PlayStation 4 game. And this is a sort of interactive, movie-style video game, but completely in the video game world. Like, this isn't live action, this doesn't have real people or anything, but it does have that feel. This sort of follows the typical crime investigative story. It has like a thriller vibe to it. So the basic plot you're following is that you play as this lead detective and making decisions in this case of the trapper. There's quick time events involved, there's a lot of dialogue choices, and different outcomes come out of those choices that you make. There's clues that you have to try to find, but like with Erica, a lot of this comes from I think the entire game is played from your phone, from the app that is out on the App Store. But yeah, you use the app as the controller for what you're doing in the game, making decisions and whatnot. But it also has these story details, and it gives you insight, and it reminds you, or it tells you the choices that you made and what that the consequences of that and stuff like that. It's a lot more in-depth than Erica's app was, and I actually don't know if it even gives you the option to not use it, but it wasn't a problem at all. I enjoyed it. It connected really easily. Now, a big thing with this game right off the bat is that it's advertised mostly as a game you want to play with other people. That's a big part of the app. Why they have the app is a thing. Like, you want to have a bunch of people around who can all download it and you all play together. Sadly, though, I don't really know anybody that would be interested in playing this. I don't really even have any other friends that play PlayStation 4. So I played this solo, and I'm sure some of you out there maybe are interested in playing this and would also be forced to just play it as a solo game. And so this is a full-on just solo review. Maybe one day I'll get to do that. But for right now, I'm just talking about the solo experience, and I think for the most part, it was a good time. The story was interesting. I was invested. It was pretty fast-paced, and I was actually glad to see that the story wasn't super predictable. This could have easily felt sort of like a TV crime movie, kind of cheesy, easy to know what was going to happen next and stuff like that. But this was sort of edgier than that, and it had a cool vibe the whole time. It had a cool feel, atmosphere, and all that. It's a short game. It is only about an hour and a half. I think it took me exactly about an hour and 30 minutes. And for the most part, in the gameplay aspects of it, the quick time events, I think they were fairly easy. None of them were ever too difficult. But it's always nice just to add that element in there, just to give you something different to do every once in a while. The dialogue choices, I thought that was pretty well done. It did feel like the choices you made did have a big impact. Like, some games, it feels like maybe you have let's say you have 3 or 4 options, and it feels like 3 of them would basically lead you to the same thing, or even all of them would basically lead you to the same exact outcome. This one sort of felt like every choice I made, or at least at certain points, like the key events that happen after each part or each chapter, that it was important, and I really needed to make that right decision so I could so something drastic wouldn't happen. And so that might have been actually my favorite part of the whole thing. All in all, I just think this was a pretty cool game. It was a fun time, and I think you guys might have a fun time playing it too. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. Hope you're all doing well out there, staying safe, and hope you have a great weekend. Or, if you're not watching this when I post it, I hope you're having a great day. So, thank you all, and hopefully catch you in the next one.